back to my YouTube channel. So today I will be doing a story time as per the title down below, and it's about how I met in a car accident. Oh, I met in my first car accident. So let's jump right into the video. Oh, and by the way, I'm outside. I'm in the car. I'm in the driveway. So cars and probably bike, probably truck I go pass by whenever I tell a story. So stay tuned. So guys, anywho, so this actually happened in February of this year. It's currently July now. It happened in February of this year, and so it's kind of fresh. It's still fresh. Yeah, so let me tell you from the conception of when I got the car up until when I met in the accident. So if you're on island, if you live in the Cayman Island, you know how far Easton is. Nobody, literally nobody, likes going to Easton. Well, at Easton we work. I work in Easton. So before when I just started working, well, we just all over the place. Anyways, so let me tell you from when I got the car. So last year, I think I got the car last year, August or September. I was working for the same company, but I wasn't at the location. I wasn't at the main branch. I wasn't at the resort itself because I work for a resort. I wasn't at the resort. They normally placed us in different location in Georgetown to do like so what the company, it's a resort, it's an hotel, but what they mostly do is they sell timeshare. And if you travel often, you will know what timeshare is. It's just like buying a room in a resort, and then you buying a room in a resort for a specific week, and you have that room to come back to whenever it is that you want to do. So that's basically that. Oh, that's so simple. That is the simplest I can make it. And so normally Cayman is very touristy. A lot of tourists normally comes here during the summertime, during December time and all that jazz. So they put us out at different location in Georgetown where they know it might be busy. So we were at different location. I wasn't at the resort. I was at different location trying to get people to come in to do the listening, to do their presentation and get the timeshare. Okay. So my sister have a Audi A4. I'm currently in her car. My car is right there, and she had this car over 3 years or 4 years or more. And yeah, and someone on island had, well, a lot of people on island have Audi. So someone she knew that was close to her was purchasing another Audi. Then they were like, oh, they're going to sell this one because they're getting a new one. So my sister bought that one that they were selling, and she gave it to me because, as I said, I worked out of town, so I'd have to catch the bus to go to work, or I have to call somebody to pick me up, or whatever the case may be, or whatever. We did have to find my way out, but it would have been easier if I got the car. So she bought the car. She surprised me with it. I didn't know that she was gonna buy the car, to be honest. I literally did not know. I was just at work one day and she said, I kind of suspected it because normally she was off the day, and she said, I called her and asked her where she was, and she said she was in Georgetown. She was in town. So normally on K day off, you don't go anywhere. So I kind of suspect it. She said, alright, so I said, I do at town. She had do something, she had do business. I know, I suspect it. If she was actually dealing with business, she would have told me what it was. So anyways, got the car, got an Audi. I have an Audi A4, blue, nice car. Is good to have Audi, good to drive now. Because from come up, I started looking about I started doing driving lessons, and before me even get car, you know, go to start the driving lesson and all that, because Kay did have a car. So if she wasn't working on her day off, I could have drove her car to work. So I started doing driving lesson. I did the test, I passed the exam and all that jazz. So I got the car. I started driving to work, to and from work. It was a very long drive, to be honest. It is a very long drive from Easton. It's around, normally I have to reach at work at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I would have to leave home at around, the latest I leave is 8:15. The latest I could have leave was 8:15 to reach work on time, because I work out of town on a far drive. So on my way to work, fast forward till February. No, February was my birthday. It was my birthday. I had a lot of plans. Really and truly, I had a lot of plans. I was planning. My sister was saying, "Oh, you plan too much and you did this, I bet something gonna happen and blah 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 blah." But you know, a good girl birthday, a good girl want to come out, good girl at turn 25 and all these things. So I wanted to do something out of the norm, because it's always going to dinner and coming back home and all that stuff. So I said, I had a plan for my birthday. To be honest, Saturdays are, at this point in time, I was relocated back to the resort. So I was at the resort now, and I was working at the resort. I was on property. So I had to drive to work on those days. So birthday come, fast forward, birthday come. My birthday fall on a Saturday. Yes, Saturdays are our busiest days at the resort, because you know a lot of check-ins come in and that, and I was a concierge at the time, and concierge at the resort, concierge is not just booking tours and excursions and all of that jazz for people. At the resort, concierge was selling timeshare, literally. So you have to persuade people to do the presentation so that they can do the listen to the timeshare, the sales. So the biggest thing was on Saturdays, and we work off of commission. So if I don't book any tours, and the tours are like the presentation for people to go in and do the listening of the presentation and all of that stuff. So Saturdays are our busiest days, and I normally open on Saturdays. I normally go to work at 9 o'clock on Saturdays, because then you have the senior concierge and all those other people comes in at 12 and all that. So I have to go in, set up for the crowd and get everything situated before the crowd comes and all that stuff. And bear in mind, we work off of commission. So if I don't book enough tours, then basically I'm not getting paid. So when I diverge from the conversation, when I diverge from the story, anyways, people, the Friday before the accident, I had an ear appointment. I went to town. I didn't drive to work that day. I had someone pick me up, because I would have met my sister in town, and then it doesn't make any sense I drive into town and then my sister did go finish work within the specific time, whatever. So it just never make any sense. And me went to my appointment, finished work, went to my appointment, and then my sister took me home. Come now, Saturday is my birthday. So I said I had an next appointment on Saturday as well. I have a next appointment to do my makeup. And I had to leave work at 4. I was scheduled to leave work at 4 on that Saturday. So normally on Saturday I don't leave work at 4. I leave work at like 6 or 7 o'clock because check-ins start coming in at like 3. So I said, okay, it's my birthday, I'm just gonna leave the 4 o'clock because I don't have on my schedule. So people, I left work the 4 o'clock. Drive to work, and to be honest, when I woke up in the morning, the Saturday morning, that was my birthday, something just never felt right. Literally didn't feel right, and I prayed about it. I really did prayed about it, and I drove to work the morning, and it's like when I reach at work, it's like this thing just come over me like, yes, you finally reached and nothing happened. So I went on with my day. And I left work at 4 o'clock saying that, okay, then I'm gonna go to my, I want to go home first and then pick up Amanda, and then we would have went to my makeup appointment. People, I didn't make it home until 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock that night, that Saturday night. Let's just say, drove out of the parking lot. There's 2 roads. There's 2 you have 2 ways that you can drive to go to work and come from work. You have the straight road, you have the straight main road that is more likely busier, and a lot of people, like, it's the community. You would drive through East End, so a lot of houses, a lot of people. I don't normally drive on that road. I normally take the next route where it's less busy and less crazy. I mean, it's the same amount of time, but I just drive because I just started driving. I'm not a pro at driving, so I normally take the easy route. I mean, I think it's the easy route, and it's less busier, less crowdy. So I normally drive on that route. Every single morning I drive on that route, go to work. Every single evening, the same route I drive, go back home. People, can I tell you how goody? I can never forget, I was playing Alkaline Richer and Richer. And before I normally drive out, I normally find something to play because I'm alone I drive, and I like be boring driving, going home, being bored. So I put on something on the radio. I'm a birthday, feel nice, get good girl, feel nice. Good girl, book couple tours the same day to what that. So I say, yeah. Anyways, I don't even know how to explain this. All I know, I ended up in a ditch. And one side of my car was wrecked. A bee's flying. One side of my car was wrecked. So let me tell you how it happened. Driving, you know, my eyes are on the road, always have on my seatbelt, and I saw this car. Probably I insert the picture somewhere here on the screen. I saw the car. I did see the car. The car was in front of me, and I don't know. I know I see the car from a distance going. I saw the car from a distance. And I was there driving. And the car turned. So when the car turned, I am behind the car and the car is in front of me, and the car turned. So when the car turned, it's like the person realized there wasn't anything there for him to turn, but me and I pay attention to that the man turned. First of all, the person didn't even put on any indicator or anything like that. He just had on his brake light, so he was braking up. He was slowing down. So he turned and I was continuing. So I went around him I went around him because at this point you turn, so me I go around if I go about my business, because I'm my business, me I go about. Me I got me yard. On my birthday, me I go home. People, you see, by the time if I go around the guy, go around the man turned back out in the road. Me only see my car, I go in my car. And I couldn't, I was, I saw me fall on for my steering. Me I say, oh, what is Jesus? Because I literally I see myself crashing at the man. Literally I see myself going at the man. And I swing out of him, and when I swing out of him, the car, there was a fence on the side of the road, and the car swing into the fence and lick up in a one tree, lick up in a one fence. You know them bag wire fence there? Yeah, all of my car door side tear, all of my car side tear off. I'm going to insert the pictures on the screen of all the cars. My side, the driver's side, was not damaged at all. Nothing at all was wrong with the driver's side, but the passenger side, my rear view mirror gone through the door. My door, because as I say, it was a bag wire, so the bag wire crept up all of the side of the car door. My light was broken, and my bumper was torn off. Well, not also completely, but as I said, I'm gonna insert the pictures on the screen somewhere here, so you can see the damage of the car. And people, can I tell you, when the accident happened, the guy, it was a guy and a girl. It was a Kia car, by the way, and they stopped on the side of the road, and the girl come out. It was like, I don't know what was happening in the car. I really do not know what was happening. It's like something was happening, or even did I teach her to drive or something, but I know the girl was driving though. And she came out and she was like, you okay, you okay, you okay? Like, bitch, do I look like I'm okay? I just wrecked my car. So anyways, after that, the guy was like, girl, let's go. And they jumped in their car and they left. They literally left me there. And the first person I called was my sister. To be honest, I didn't even cry. I literally did not even cry, because when I came out of the car and I realized nothing, it wasn't as severe, it wasn't as bad. When I realized that my side of the car wasn't damaged, nothing at all wasn't wrong with my side of the car, I didn't even cry. I just came out and I called her and I said I met in an accident. She was asking me where I was, whatever, because at this point she was at home, and they came. My car couldn't even start. Well, it was starting, but it was struggling, but I didn't want to do anything to it, because when time my car leak up, I see smoke come out of my bonnet, I see water leak out. I don't know nothing about car, I don't know what take place. So that's what happened. And they came, the car couldn't move, and let me tell you, it was, people were passing by and people were stopping, and then the guests that I was talking to during the day, they were passing by and they were seeing me there, and they were stopping and asking, are you okay? It was just a whole mess. I was so freaking embarrassed. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, but you know, people just standing there. I even took off my work shirt, because I normally wear Marina under my work shirt, so I took off my work shirt and I put it in the car, and was just there in my Marina. And my sister came, and when she came, she realized the car couldn't move, so we had to get a wrecker to pull the car out. got the wrecker, pulled the car out, and I brought it home, and it has been home since. And to be honest, from I met in the accident, I barely even drive. Literally, so I didn't even want, the supermarket is not even far from here, and I don't even want to drive to the supermarket anymore. And my sister is always driving, and as much as you see me in her car seat, in the front of her car seat, I'm always arguing, literally, because either she's going too fast. It's just that I'm just like a nervous wreck from I've been into from the accident. Literally, I am a nervous wreck. Everything, like, it's just like there. It's like it's coming at you fast, and there's nothing you can do about it. I prayed about it, and hopefully I can get the I mean, I drive, but I'm not as confident as before. If you get what I'm saying, I'm not as confident as how I was before when I just started driving. Fast forwarding to now, when I met in the accident. And it's a sad situation, because what I was looking at, I just got my car. I literally just got my car. It wasn't even a year since I got my car. And probably I wouldn't even feel so bad if me probably that drive and me look up in a one tree or something. It wasn't my, I felt as if it wasn't my fault. I don't think it was my fault. I just feel like where I went wrong was when he turned, I should have just waited and see what he was doing, because clearly he didn't know what he was doing. The mistake I made was going around him. So that's the mistake I made. And yeah. And the birthday plans, all of that got messed up. Literally got messed up. I didn't even do anything when I came home. I just got my presents and I took a shower and went to bed. Literally, I didn't do anything, and I had dinner. I had a dinner appointment the same Saturday evening, and I cancelled it. I literally canceled it. The Sunday I went to church. The Sunday morning I went to church, and then we had another appointment at Kimpton. I had a spa appointment, and yeah, I had a spa appointment the Sunday afternoon, and I went to dinner the Sunday afternoon as well. I didn't do anything this Saturday because I was stressed. I cried afterwards, like when I realized that I don't have a car anymore. I can't drive anymore. I have to be dependent on others. So that took a toll on me at that point. And it's not easy when something like that happened to you, but I take it. But I'm getting over it. I'm gonna start working on my car. I don't know if I want to sell it or what I want to do with it as yet. Probably you see me with it. Probably you see me with the white one. I don't know. But that's how I met in my first car accident. That's the detail. That's what happened. And it's still a sad situation. Really, it is a sad situation. But things happen, and I am grateful. I wasn't harmed, I wasn't hurt. I could have been able to get up the next morning and walked around and said, thank God. It could have been worse. Nobody was hurt. I didn't hit anyone. I didn't, if you understand what I'm saying. So, two things. I am grateful and I am thankful. So, with that being said, guys, that's the end of my story time of how I met in my car accident and wrecked my A4, my Audi A4. So, as me telling you the story, see the car there? Well, it was a car like that. I don't know if it was that person. It was but it was definitely a car like that was in front of me that caused me to met in an accident. So but anyways, every time I see one of them car, I just grieve. Like, I just grieve, my spirit just get cross. But things happened and life happened. But anyways, that's the end of my video, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, stay tuned for some more videos.